once again, y'all. Another week of wrestling has passed us by. It's gone. It left now. And there was some matches this week. There was some nice matches, fair matches, Had some awful matches, trash matches, in fact. Disgusting stuff. Then there was some matches this week, when we saw them things, we watched them back. It was like, you know what? That thing right there, that was pretty special. That was pretty darn good what they did in that wrestling ring. And I'm going to talk about those great matches. My name is Jordan Moser, and these are your top 5 matches of the week. Coming in at number 5 this week from AEW Dynamite, we got Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose. This is a semifinal match for the Women's Eliminator tournament, and this is pretty fun stuff. You usually don't see two heels, especially part of a women's division, really have as fun as a match as this one. This was pretty fun. Nyla Rose actually played the face for the most part. You could definitely hear that from the reactions from the crowd, and she definitely played up that a little bit more, just reacting to the crowd the way that she did. And Britt was the amazing heel that she is, just the facial expressions, just the physicality that she's just continued to develop over the past couple of months has been awesome to see. And this was just as physical as you were gonna get. Nyla Rose eventually won just with 2 beast bombs to put Britt Baker away. But yeah, this was pretty fun, especially the back end of this was just extremely physical. I'm definitely seeing Nyla overcome Britt Baker, and kind of like a switching of the roles, kind of just in terms of like body shape and like stuff like that, was definitely more interesting to see that Nyla Rose was the one that more so had to overcome in the end. So that was just interesting. Just a nice match overall. Definitely thought Britt Baker should have won, but bygones be bygones, and that's my number 5 match of the week. Next up, coming in at number 4 from Monday Night Raw, we have Riddle versus John Morrison. This was pretty spectacular, not only because they're 2 of the best wrestlers and most athletic wrestlers that they have on the brand, but I guess creative was just like, hey, let them go out and have a nice match, and they let them do it. They allowed it. I was like, okay, very nice surprise. I'll take it though. But yeah, just a really nice match of 2 halves. We see a lot of counter wrestling and just speed and just trying to match the other person a lot early on. And then the second half of this match, athleticism, like very few things that we see on Monday Night Raw. I forget how good of a wrestler John Morrison is, but he really is one of the best. Like even at 41, just putting his body on the line the way that he does. That middle rope Spanish fly, chef's kiss. But yeah, this is pretty phenomenal second half. Riddle did eventually win with the Bro Derek, which is also growing on me as a finisher. I didn't like it at first, but it's pretty growing on me. I'm starting to like it. But yeah, this is a really nice display of both guys, especially with Morrison floundering in the tag team with Miz, definitely giving him something to do. Also, Riddle, who has been underbooked and weirdly booked these past couple months, just getting that credibility built back up was just an awesome thing to see. So good match between those 2, and that's my number 4 match of the week. In at number 3, we have from AEW Dynamite, Isaiah Cassidy versus Hangman Adam Page. I did not expect this match to be as good as it was. I definitely see Cassidy as more of a tag team guy, as most people do, but like Mark Quinn, his counterpart, he can definitely impress on his own, as he showed here. Just that high-flying action like Quinn as well. He just really got to showcase that athleticism. They really are 2 like of the most athletic dudes that they do have in AEW, and they just got to showcase that a whole lot more here. Adam Page, impressive as usual. He does his thing in the ring every single time, week by week by week. I really think he's just getting more around it and kind of knowing his style a little bit more, as he has come to know in these past couple of years. So it's definitely been awesome, just like watching him grow from like Ring of Honor to like now, and just like how he's become more rounded. One thing I didn't really care for in this match, I will say, was just the submission work by Isaiah Cassidy. You can really tell, as Excalibur kind of said on commentary a lot, didn't really look like he knew what he was doing for the most part, had his legs spread and everything like that. It was really awkward, but outside of that, didn't really take away much from the enjoyability of the match for me. And just seeing Hangman kind of find a new way to win with the dead eye was just fantastic stuff in the second half of this match. So this is pretty good stuff on AEW, and this is my number 3 match of the week. Coming in at number 2, we do have from the Women's Eliminator tournament in AEW, we got Riho versus Thunder Rosa. This was pretty spectacular as well. We really see in this match Thunder Rosa really harp on those heel tendencies that we know her to have, and I definitely think she wrestles better as a heel just because of her aggressiveness and physicality throughout, from front to back. That is just her pretty much. So this is just phenomenal, just a showcase of that, and Riho is just the ultimate pure baby face in wrestling in general, but specifically in AEW women's wrestling for the most part. She's just perfect and crisp, and everything she does is exciting for the most part. And we even see her a little bit in this match get aggressive as well, just trying to match Thunder Rosa, just throwing stiff shots, especially from the middle part all the way to the end for the most part. But really, this match was a lot about Thunder Rosa just really taking down Riho. Like, she really just showed her physicality a lot in this match and her aggressiveness, and really that she wants to be the top dog in the AEW women's division, and that just really bled through here. We do see just her, just in her style, just like grabbing the arm and like her leg at the same time and just wrenching that, like basically folding her in half. Like, she was really just harping on like every little thing in this match. Like, she was hitting every detail, and it was phenomenal to watch, honestly. And even seeing her just win in a way that she's not used to with a roll-up on Riho that kind of protects Riho, but also just shows another side to Thunder Rosa and just her technical work and stuff like that. And it definitely gives her a little bit of stock, considering that she's kind of fallen off lately, lost to like Sheeta and Serena Deeb and Britt Baker. Like, she needed to be built back up in that way, and now it's definitely happened. This is just a phenomenal showcase of both women, as Riho is just finding her footing back here in AEW in the States. And definitely I wanted her to win, but it's a good loss. You know, she can take that and she can recover from it as well. So this was just awesome stuff between these two, and that is my number 2 match of the week. Last up, coming in at number 1 from AEW Dynamite, we got the main event, Lance Archer versus Rey Fenix. What more can I say? Honestly, Phoenix, I've fallen over him every single week up here. He's one of the best wrestlers in AEW. He's one of the best baby faces in the world, and he's definitely just shown it so much over the past couple months in this match as well. He's just spectacular, so spectacular. But I will not undercut as well how good Lance Archer is. Like, even at 40, he is really probably the best big man in the business right now, at least the way that he's pushed and the way that he's presented. He really doesn't hurt in any way. Like, every time he takes a pinfall or something like that, it's just that he's protected in everything, and he really is like, he just focuses on the little aspects of just being a big man that really make him just impressive, and his athleticism really shows as well. I compare it a lot to Sheamus a lot when he works with smaller guys as well, and just how there's like a spark there whenever they work with smaller guys. So this was no different, absolutely not. We even see in the back end of this match, Phoenix just about to come up on top multiple times, but Lance Archer is just a different freak of nature. Like, he is just so freaking good as a big man. He eventually got the win with the blackout, and yeah, there's not much more I can say about this. This is just phenomenal stuff. Really made 18 minutes really fly by and not really feel like it, but yet made every moment matter in the end. And I definitely think with a match like this, as the main event, just going into the Face of the Revolution ladder match, this is what you're supposed to do. I don't know how you can keep Phoenix out of a ladder match, but definitely Lance Archer. I see just opportunities, like championship opportunities, coming in the near future with the way he's been pushed. So this was awesome just as a main event, and this is the number 1, the best now match of the week. And that is gonna do it from your boy. If you thought I left some matches out on this list, leave them in the comments. I will go back and watch them if I missed them, because I love wrestling matches. You will continue to see more videos throughout the week, of course, but that is going to be it from me. I'm out. Peace. Continue to love yourselves. Continue to love the people around you. Love God. Everything like that, y'all. Come on now. I'll see y'all soon.